Hello everyone, my name is Ashequr Rahman. Today I'm going to briefly present our study on ideal observer computation with anthropomorphic phantoms using Markov Chain Monte Carlo. How do we measure image quality in medical images? In medical imaging, images are acquired for a specific clinical task. Thus, image quality should be evaluated based on the clinical task. An observer usually performs a clinical task on medical images. For example, the observer can be a human observer or it can be a computer algorithm. Image quality can be objectively quantified by the performance of an observer. And we can use this image quality to optimize or evaluate imaging systems and methods. In this study, we focus on ideal observer. Ideal observer utilizes the complete statistical description of imaging data and provides an upper bound on performance for all other observers. Thus, ideal observer provides a measure of maximum information present in data for a particular task. In this study, we focus on perfusion defect detection in myocardial SPECT. In the defect absent hypothesis, the object consists of background, and in the defect present hypothesis, the object consists of the background and the signal. For this detection task, we can think of two cases. In the first case, signal and background is known exactly. This is also known as SKE-BKE task. Because the only source of variation is the system noise, we can compute the ideal observer analytically if we know the noise process. However, in the second case, signal is known exactly, but the background is known statistically. To compute the ideal observer, it was shown that we can first take posterior samples of background and then take the average of SKE-BKE ideal observer for each sampled backgrounds. To sample from the posterior, we used a Markov Chain Monte Carlo-based method. In our study, we proposed a MCMC-based method that advances on previous study to compute the ideal observer for perfusion defect detection in SPECT. We performed the observer study on a population with clinically realistic distribution. We also studied the effect of size of pre-computed anatomical database on ideal observer computation. In our simulation study, we generated an FCAT-based population with 10,000 different anatomies. We generated 2,000 pairs of defect absent and defect present projection data, and we also pre-computed the organ-specific projections to generate the anatomical database. Using this data, we computed the ideal observer performance. We first validated our MCMC method. We empirically estimated the expected value of the statistic under defect absent hypothesis, and this value converts to the theoretical value. Similarly, we also estimated the expected value of the statistic under defect present hypothesis minus the variance of the test statistic under defect absent hypothesis. This value also converts to the theoretical value. We also checked the convergence of the test statistic for each projection data. We observed that within 10 million iterations, the value converged. We also analyzed the effect of anatomical database size on ideal observer performance. We observed that a large size anatomical database improves the AUC value. To conclude, we advanced a MCMC-based ideal observer computation method to sample from clinically realistic population distribution. The study provides evidence of the efficacy of having a large size anatomy database for reliable ideal observer computation. I would like to thank my PI, collaborators and colleagues, and the funding agencies for supporting this research. Thank you.